Alright guys, thank you. If there was some technical difficulties there, don't worry about it. Here we are. If you're seeing the show now, you're probably watching the replay. YouTube is letting folks know that we're here. I do see some folks coming in. So what we're doing today is something a little different. Something that one of you had suggested. Hey Lone Star Living. Good to see you guys here. King of Animal Care, Maria, welcome. So what we're doing today, one of you guys suggested this. When we did the struggle video, so many of you people liked it. I mean, we were hesitant to even publish that video. It's always nerve-wracking to publish that type of stuff, but we did. You guys really liked it, and somebody had a great idea. Why don't you go live every once in a while and that be your show? So welcome, Wholesome Roots. Thank you for coming to the show.
Hey
so
guys,
this is
sorry.
our upload today, and we're gonna just try it. We took the day off yesterday from filming. It was a travel day. It was sort of boring. So here we are. We didn't have to film or edit yesterday. Maybe gonna try this every once in a while. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So while we're waiting for some more folks to roll in, let me show you. We're gonna answer you guys' questions. We have some questions that we shouted out on Instagram. You guys are welcome to ask questions. Mr. Brown is taking a nap just across the door.
That is why we were late. We had originally tried
yeah.
to do this at 10 a.m., but he was needing his nap. So we got him down.
Let me you pull up some questions if you want on
Yeah.
Instagram, and I'm gonna show you guys. Let's do this. Let's show you guys. I want to show you how the t-shirt came out. You guys remember we're doing a t-shirt contest. We've got a new design going. We had hundreds of people shoot for a different design. We had thousands of people vote on our top 4, and this is what we came up with. We're announcing the winner right now. This is what you guys voted for, and I agree with you. That's a pretty slick shirt. That says just plant right there. It's all white, growing in a pot, got the green leaf. Where'd that idea come from? Well, look guys, we're gonna be cooking some pizza tonight, and guess what we're gonna be putting on our pizza? This is what we're gonna be putting on our pizza. Look at that basil. Hey Bill, welcome buddy. Patrish, thanks for coming. Alex, you can do it buddy. Oh, you probably want the shirt. Well, that's good, it's coming soon, but anybody can do this. I just put some seeds in a pot. What's so inspiring about that, guys, is honestly, we didn't think or know we could grow anything in a bus. And people inspire us. We try to encourage people, plant something, even if it's a tomato in a pot. So we listen to our own preaching. And when we were at, what was that place? Seed Exchange, we said, why not? Seed Savers. They have a pot, they have some seeds. Can we have some soil? And we planted some basil, despite not knowing if we can take it to California, not knowing if it's going to grow in a bus, not knowing if the pot's going to fall and the dirt's going to get all everywhere, right? We did it, and now we're going to have it on some pizza.
Yeah,
so we made it. So I mean, we're going to harvest some leaves, more will come. Yeah. Maybe we'll even harvest seeds off of it and just keep that plant going.
I don't know, because I think that once we get to California, we're going to have to rip it all out, so.
I would get your peas from New Country Organics. They'll ship anywhere. It's cheaper if you order 40 bags, so you might want to consider getting a co-op going. You and a bunch of buddies ordering some together. So, Beauty, you got some questions flowing from Instagram? You guys are welcome to ask questions here.
I wanted to say hey to Kale. He's on
yes,
here.
the Velcro is working.
The Velcro is working absolutely amazing.
And she's talking about the Velcro holding the pot on the dashboard of the bus. Let me grab a pen.
We have to do that when we get to California, we think, because they don't allow like plants and stuff to come in.
You know,
like, I mean, we don't know. We think that
people
we do.
scared us about California, but people also scared us about Colorado mountains, which weren't that bad. And then people also scared us about crossing into Canada, which is not that bad.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, we're going to. I mean, hopefully we don't have to, but if we do, we're willing to because it's just a basil plant. Somebody actually gifted us like a mandarin orange bush plant tree. I have no idea what it is. And I actually left it with the Prairie Homestead because I don't know. And it's like this precious little mandarin tree. And I was like, I don't want to have to, if we have to, like we've heard that, like even if you have a California orange that you purchased outside of California, you can't bring it back in. They'll make you throw it out. I feel like my parents too had some issues with bringing produce in like in the 70s, so I don't know. Alaska is happening September 4th, I believe. Yes. Okay.
Oh, they said we can bring plants into California.
Oh, really?
That's good. So I'm glad we
Dang,
pressed
I
on.
would have totally brought that mandarin plant, orange plant.
There they
Oh,
say
well.
plants should be fine in California. Okay, yeah, we are going to Arizona. We are going to Yosemite.
We are going to all 50 states, so we will be there eventually.
Except South Carolina, we've been there and done that. So
yeah, so if we've already been there, then we won't go back.
don't
Hold on,
know yet on
This
that.
is
Where
hard.
exactly? We will be in Washington. Somebody asked how we're getting to Alaska. Did you answer that?
No, we're flying.
Flying from
We
Seattle.
bought our tickets already. Yeah,
Tickets are super cheap from Seattle.
they are much cheaper from Seattle than
and much cheaper than driving all the way
yeah,
through Canada.
like it would
or
be
floating our bus there.
I know. We actually did look at the ferry, and it was going to be like $6,000 to get us and the bus to Alaska, and it was going to take like 7 days to get there, and then it would take 7 days to get back. We're kind of like, that's a really long time, and then we would want to spend some time in Alaska, so we just were like, let's just park the bus, we'll fly. It's much easier, and
Yep.
it was actually not that expensive. It was because we were actually originally thinking about going to Alaska at a different time and then flying, and it was just gonna be too expensive to do that. Hey, Rowan and Liam. Oregon is coming. It
Yeah.
will come after Alaska, so we're headed through. We're gonna go back through Wyoming into Yellowstone and Grand Tetons, and then we're gonna go into Montana and then Idaho, and then Washington, and then we'll go to Alaska, and then come back to Washington, and then we're gonna go up to Canada, and then back into Washington, and then down to Oregon, California, Nevada, and then across. So
We are going back to Eden. He's the #1 requested fellow. I'm telling
super
you.
excited about
Nobody's
it.
asking us, are we gonna go see Joel Salton? Nobody. Everybody wants to know if we're gonna go see Paul Gucci, so I'm glad we lined him up.
Yeah.
We've already called and talked to him. He's more than happy to share his message to the world. So if all pans out, if he's there when we're there, there you go. So here we go. You got any questions pulled up?
I keep
feel
on
feel
pulling
free
them
to
up and
ask
then
questions
start talking.
here in this chat. If you don't have
Sorry,
any
y'all.
questions, we're gonna just go to the Instagram from what we posted earlier. The farm tour lasts. We hope to be back by January 1st. We hope to take a vacation before that.
Someone wants to know, are we getting enough fresh food on the... I think we are. I would love to be getting more fresh food, but we're doing the best that we can, and I feel like, we're not as healthy as if we had stayed at home, but I don't think our health is tanking yet.
The rain dance. Somebody wants to rain dance. Not right now, Dylan.
There's no, I don't want the rain dance,
So
because we're
then,
going to Mount Rushmore
Texas,
today.
gonna kill it in Texas. We're going to the Grow Network. We're going to Jack Spearco with his ducks. Going to, help me out.
Archer Wellcraft?
Yeah, I think I said her. And Yonder Way Farm.
Underway Farm, we're going to see a Better Together Live.
Yep, Better Together Live. So Texas
And
is
then
going
some
to jam
friends
so many
and
fans
family.
in Texas.
But we both have family in
Yep.
Texas. My cousins are there. We're gonna totally.
We have considered a chicken. We scratched that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we did.
Yes,
Because the
me too.
trip has been much harder than we ever imagined.
Yes, Rushmore today and Hawaii. Yes, Hawaii is on the list.
Yes, Rushmore today. Good job. They're nailing it.
Well, I said that.
Oh, you did that. Okay. Whoops.
Okay, someone wants to know about like holidays on the trip, and I don't know. We have no plans. We kind of like, as we get closer to the holiday,
Anchorage.
then we will definitely try to nail down some plans, that type of thing. So
When we go back, let's talk about when we go back. I want to try to feel at something right here, and this is, where we are. We're enjoying this trip. This trip is a blast.
Yeah.
It's a special time in our life. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You, YouTube community, who have been with us since the beginning, and we're with us, yes, sheep, Dan, and then
Hey, Dan.
and we'll see you soon, buddy. We're gonna,
I know, I'm
we're gonna blow up
excited.
this channel with some sheep here soon. So
Yeah.
grass-fed sheep, good eating with Dan Ohm and
I'm pretty
Grass-Fed
excited.
Homestead. So we are enjoying this trip, but we know this is hard. This is all out. This is up late, up early, go, go, go. And we're all enjoying it. We're all getting up something. And what's cool is it's going to be up there forever.
yeah.
But we're going to be back. And we will eventually have been back longer than we were gone. And then eventually we have been back much longer than we have gone.
Yeah.
And when we get back, we're going to be, you know, ready to root.
Yeah.
You know, this was get this out of our system. It's interesting how have you noticed this? Homesteaders are also inclined to be nomads, travelers, bus people, right?
Yeah.
Like a homesteader doesn't look like that. You're crazy if you're a bus person, right? Traveling. And vice versa. And we see so many homesteaders going to traveling.
have just like an open mind. So many homesteaders have an open mind, and so that's why.
It's about freedom.
Yeah.
But I think that, you know, the homesteaders have a potential to get burned out, or they have a lack of community, and so you sometimes have to go far to find somebody of like-minded.
I know. Like, we just visited with Jill and Christian Winger in Wyoming, and we're like, I kind of wish they lived next door to us. But
we're just going to put the bus in a storage when we go to Alaska.
Yeah.
We're going to put it in storage in Seattle. Unless you have something yourself, you can
We are going to Anchorage in Alaska, and we are going to Hawaii, and a horse maybe in our future.
So what are we gonna get when we get back? So we're gonna come back and we're gonna hit it hard. I mean, I'm the chicken man, so of course we're getting back chickens, right?
Yeah.
Or even the bird man, and we'll get our species of birds that we had.
Yeah.
And I want to perfect that, do that well. And we were doing some really cool stuff where we had chickens pretty much doing all the work. They tilled, they fertilized, they spread mulch, they made compost,
sometimes
they
even
planted seeds, and then they harvested. All we got to do is teach them how to bake a pie, and we're good. But they don't do that. So, but making that a system that can then be teachable and transferable for anybody to do. That's one of my goals. But okay, so birds, bees for sure. Bill Castro from Maryland.
He's coming.
Our bee contact, our local bee guys in Maryland. We're in North Carolina. Is going to come set us up, and that's going to be a lot of fun because
excited about that.
Besides us being good at chickens, and then we're going to get cows again, we're going to do a family cow. We're deciding if it's going to be a brown Swiss or American milking Devon, or I guess we'll keep our mind open to something else. And then, of course, the gardens, because if you're going to have chickens, you might as well have a garden. And then we're going to expand into bees for sure, trees for sure. You know, we need to set up our Everflow water system and perfect that. And I'm really looking forward to all that. Hopes in the future, probably more immediately, are new to us besides birds, gardens, and cows. New to us would probably be goats and pigs to begin help us clear land, and plus we eat pig every day.
Yeah, we like a lot.
Like we're bacon and eggs kind of people.
We're porkitarians.
If you've been following us, that you know. We're gonna be in California. The boys want to go across Pops Bridge, they call it, in San Francisco. Probably some good eating there. Probably some good organic restaurants there. Gonna go south down into San Diego, spend a lot of time in San Diego. I have family in the Bishop area in mid-California. So that's our plans there so far. If you want to be on the tour and we haven't been to your state, go ahead and apply. Thank you for watching us. Thank you guys for sticking with us. You know, we've had a bit of a realization. You know, today we're doing Mount Rushmore. The national parks have not been our most popular videos. They've been actually our least popular videos, but we enjoy making them. And we got a realization last night that those types of movies are for the hardcore, what do you call them, true fans? I don't know, the everyday fans?
The super fans.
And so, the super fans. So, today's movie that we're going to shoot at Mount Rushmore, and where else are we going? And how are you going to make an interesting movie about Mount Rushmore? I don't know, but we're going to try.
Or other. And then we're also going to Custer State Park, I think it's called.
We got to do that? We got. Oh, Life Goes North on here.
I know. Woo-woo.
Yes, we want to know how far Denali is from Anchorage. We're staying in Anchorage, so tell us in the comments, Life Goes North. You already been in contact with them?
I have. I have been talking to her.
And please let us know also, Life Goes North. If you know anybody else near Anchorage, we're talking about an hour, 2 hours from Anchorage. We're going to have a base in Anchorage and can span out from that. And if any of you guys know, you guys connected us with Life Goes North. So if you guys know of a great place in Alaska, put it down, because right now all we've got is Life Goes North.
Okay, so there it is. How do we apply for a visit?
Okay. I'll tell you what.
There's a video, or you have a different
Go ahead.
idea?
You can tell them the video.
There's a video, like how do I apply for the Great American Farm Tour. You can go there and still apply. Like as we go and I plan for a new state, I just go there. I go to the thing. It's still open. I know we said we were going to close it, but then we ended up not.
Thanks, Christy.
And what happened? It just went kind of dark.
I
right?
think it's probably just saving energy.
Okay.
Guys, this is live. We might have to step away for the kids.
Yeah.
Our technology is kind of acting a little funny here, our screens. So we're going to keep pressing on as long as we can see your comments.
Okay, so anyways, I go to the form, I search for the state, and I kind of like outline where people are, what they have, and make sure you put a video on it because that's most important. I need a video there.
Haven't been to Arkansas. We are
haven't been
going to Hawaii.
Yes, and someone wanted to know how we do family birthdays. So the only birthday we've done so far on the trip is mine. We're gonna do Lily's actually in Alaska. So really all we do is just something special that day and eat cake and enjoy that person.
Yeah. Let's take a time out while you guys keep asking questions.
Yes, we will be careful with the buffalo.
The shirts, the Just Plants shirts are coming out very soon. Heather, my assistant, is working with the artist to make sure we get the appropriate files. We're going to get an image of the shirt, image of the mug. We're going to do a black t-shirt with the Great American Farm Tour option, and that'll be up soon. Hopefully next week. By the end of next week, we're going to open cart for a week, so pay attention. We'll probably create a special video where we're cooking the pizza, we're putting the basil on the pizza, and we tell the story of it, the attitude of Just Plant. And then we're going to launch that, keep it open for a week. So pay attention to that. And we probably won't sell shirts again until we're wrapping up the tour. So you want to pay attention to that.
Okay, no, we're not probably going to do this again. We say something like, maybe
this is once a lifetime, guys.
Maybe we'll do like in 5 years or something. We'll maybe hit our favorite
cool if we
spots.
like went back and did an update. But we're not promising that, guys.
No.
We're putting down roots.
Yeah.
And I hope that you're burying me in a pine box under an apple tree on our land.
Yeah.
That's how rooted we want to be.
We
okay?
want to. That was part of it. So that was part of the story of this is that we were like, either we're gonna dive deep and put down roots on our homestead, or we were going to do this trip and learn. A lot of this trip was learning for us too. Like it's not just. Like travel. It was like Justin wanted to go to Greg Judy's farm and learn, and we wanted to go see. We've already been to Jill Salton's, but we wanted to go again and ask some specific questions. We want to see Paul in Washington, like ask specific questions, talk to people, get their answers, like seeing Jill Winger at the homestead, at the Prairie Homestead. She was our original milk cow person. So, like, getting to see her milk was pretty exciting.
Thanks, Cal.
Yes, Cal. We hope we get to visit you in Asheville.
Rapid fire answers will be in Montana for the eclipse. We're not chasing it because hundreds of thousands of people are chasing it, and we don't want to mess with that.
I think that we're going to just see what we can see, and maybe if it's close by, we'll go see the meteor shower. Actually, I have been. Isn't that what's today? Saturday? I thought it was Sunday morning early. It was supposed to be really good. If that's what I read. But I do plan on seeing that with the kids. I don't know if we'll be able to get much of it on camera just because, I don't know.
That kind of stuff doesn't turn out great on camera,
yeah,
but we're going to try. It doesn't. We're going to go, for homeschooling, we are road schooling, we're traveling, we're learning from these farms. We're going to historical sites, scientific sites, national parks. Our super fans love and cherish that with us over time. I think they'll be more appreciated. When we travel, we work on math and reading and those kinds of things, the more bookish type of stuff, and it's working out great. This is a year of special learning for our kids. After the tour, the bus goes. The plan now is to put the bus on Airbnb. It's one reason we went with a bus, because it's an investment for the future, not just trips. So maybe one day one of you guys can stay on the bus.
Okay, so we are totally going to apply everything that we've learned on this trip. Well, not everything, but a lot.
We've learned something from everybody, and I should say this. We go to a place, we don't agree with everything they say. I don't know if there's one place we've been that we're like 100%.
But we're not censoring anything.
That's not what that's about.
Like
we're about featuring others.
Yeah, and we're letting people tell their stories. Because like if we censored people's stories, then that wouldn't be their story because we're censoring it. So
the most important thing.
We are going to see Shay Elliott. We're super excited about that. We already have her booked.
Shay Elliott from the Elliott Homestead.
We had to book all the way until so that
thanks, Chris.
That what was I saying? We had to book out all our people to plan our Alaska trip, because we had to get our tickets to Alaska, which I'm gonna need to start doing that soon.
That's fun. They're talking about the kids, and they are ready to be in one place. They're enjoying this trip, but it's funny. Mr. Brown will still talk about home, and I love that. He's still talking about his toys at home, and I thought he was so young he would maybe forget, but I'm so happy that he's still talking about home. One of the most important things we probably learned the most from Spiral Ridge Permaculture there in Tennessee, probably mainly because he's in the same climate and zone, and we can grow the same type of stuff, and he's doing a learning center, which is what we hope to do long term. And you know, he's running pigs and goats together. I didn't know you could do that. He's running swells off contour, didn't know about that concept. Forest garden, all kinds of really cool stuff there. So if there's anything, and that's not too far from us, so I do see us maybe spending some time there, or having Cliff out to our place. Haven't ran that by him yet.
So basically, with the clips, we may, depending on where we're at in accordance to it, we've planned to figure that out once we get to where we're going on the 20th. The bus is holding up well. I mean, you know, it's got its things, but that whole thing.
Let's see.
I mean, we do plan on, you know, going to the Mother Earth News Fair when it's in Asheville for sure.
And that'll be next year, because unless it lines up that we're somewhere where they are this year.
If we're near a Mother Earth News Fair, we would totally do it. Like, we were gonna do the Vermont one, but we couldn't because we had already moved past it.
I think somebody said a fly just did a photobomb. How many miles have we driven, Kel?
I think we're saying 15-ish.
I think we're saying
15,000-ish.
We're having to go at this point. 15,000-ish.
I'm going off of what our van has been towed.
And that's in about, what, 6 months?
I wish we could go to Common Ground. That would be so amazing, and maybe one day we will. That was one thing that we've talked about, is that we would like to maybe travel very short terms, especially if we get someone who can help us on the farm. If we can find a really great person,
like that would be fun. You loved Colorado. Maine was completely different, so it's like
someone asked about Colorado and said, "What did we think about it?" And well, I love it, and we will be going back. And especially now that we have good friends in Wyoming, we will definitely be coming back to Colorado, because it would be a short trip for them to come down and see us when we're.
Okay, so
Colorado is amazing. It's sung my song. Let's just say that.
Yeah, so it's singing your song. You know, you're happy, you're uplifted there. Yes, and so this is a problem in Homestead community, is that when you have a cow or chickens or whatever, it's hard to leave.
Yeah.
But hopefully when we get back, we can figure out somebody, if it's your mom or a neighbor, that we can really train, and we can make our system so easy to run.
That's one thing we've learned, is that we want to make our system really easy.
And we may have to slow down and take time to set up a system. It's not going to be as exciting, but we get a system down, and then a neighbor or a mom can easily take over the chores for a week or two, and it not be the end of the world. And oh my goodness, a farmer can go on vacation in the summer. You know who inspired us for that? Greg Judy. Pro farmer, making lots of money, raising cow, raising beef.
He has he doesn't just raise beef. I mean, he has like many income streams coming in from the farm. Yeah. And anyways, he leaves for like a week. Yeah, we tried to line him up. It was Tom, and he couldn't see us, so that's why we had to kind of go ahead and go out and knock off Kansas and come back to Missouri, because guess what? Greg Judy was on vacation, and I wasn't upset about that. I was actually very impressed that a full-time market farmer running cows could go on vacation. You know how it was? You know how he could do it? He was teaching what he knew to others in a very physical way, and he had an apprentice there that was trustworthy. He was paying him. Yeah. I learned from that. Yeah. And maybe we can do something similar to that. So, I'm sorry that there's people who can't watch it. I'm sorry. I really am. I don't know how to do it. Look at that fly on my hair.
Okay, so fly photobond. Somebody wanted to know about insects. We have a fly swat. Flies are pretty much our own problem in the bus.
Yeah, well, the Midwest really brought them in.
Thanks, Daniel. Okay, we don't have goats, but I don't know if it's going to be immediate. Maybe, because we need to be clearing some land.
Yeah, well, because we want to put the pigs and the goats together.
And we have several acres that do need cleared, so I don't know. We don't want to get in that trap, though, of getting so much so fast it's just all crazy. How's our AC?
It's amazing.
Yeah, our AC is awesome. The kids are in the back watching a movie. Mr. Brown's sleeping. They've got the AC going. It's a great noise. It's a great
white noise.
White noise.
Yeah, we always sometimes we'll like turn it on and then it's
Like-
like so cold, but we don't want to turn it off because when we turn it off, the kids will wake up.
The bus has been great, right? Like
has
the amenities
been.
here. Like we didn't want the bus to be the story. We wanted the
No.
going around the farms to be story. We've only had to tell the bus story a couple of times. You know, overheating
Yeah.
going up the mountain, the fuel filters,
The oil,
which
dipstick
may have been
thing.
more altitude. No, I don't know. It's probably the filters,
It
but
probably was.
maybe some of the altitude messing with it. But we can plug in at people's house with one outlet, run the
there's
AC.
a light show at Mount Rushmore.
Oh, we didn't know about that.
No, Katie, I don't miss cleaning.
We need to find out when that light show is.
I'm already
So-
kind of sad to think about going home and to have to clean my house.
Bison ever. We're gonna 6 to 8 grazable acres right now. I don't think we're gonna get bison, although that'd be fun.
I would love bison.
If we can
So I tried to convince this guy to move to Colorado. I really did. I really did. And he would do it for me. He would do it. He said he loves North Carolina. He's a hillbilly. And so he said, but if you want to really if you really want to move, we can. And sorry. So anyways, I was like, we're gonna get a bunch of acreage in Colorado and we're gonna get bison, but we're not moving to Colorado.
Tar Heel fan. We don't watch college basketball anymore, but you probably don't want to know who we liked when we did.
Yeah, we did not. We didn't like.
You won't
the Tar
like it if
Heels,
you're a Tar Heel
sorry.
fan. So better not say. Better not say.
This guy wants a yak. We're gonna go see yaks when we go see Grass-Fed Homestead. Pretty excited about that.
I told you to be upset, Alex.
We are going to
Okay.
see. So after we get back from Alaska, we're gonna head to Canada to see Curtis Stone.
What piglets?
I know.
Hey, Randy, what's up,
I
buddy?
know. Randy said he's gonna buy himself a shirt for his birthday.
Oh, good for you, buddy. Spoil yourself. You deserve it. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes, honestly, we just couldn't,
Going to okay, I'll answer that one when you're done.
we couldn't move so far away.
Okay, Canada.
Someone says
oh,
yes,
why
we-
not? Oh, you know why not? Because there's this mountain near us, Burwell. You saw us climb it. You saw us climb it on 4th of July last year. We celebrated 4th of July at 4,000 feet. Woo! I know. It's the tallest mountain in our county. Tallest mountain on the East Coast is 6,000 feet, Mount Mitchell. But there's something about that mountain. My friend wrote about it. I used to play with him soccer. He wrote this book called Burwell. I was reading it. And he tried to move away from the area too. But he talked about the claw. There's this claw, Burwell Mountain, and it just brings people back. And so I'm like 7, 9 generations there. So I guess there's a big, strong claw on me. All right, guys?
Yes, he has such a strong
You
claw.
don't have no claws. You've been moved.
I know. I moved
around
all
a lot as a
over,
kid.
and so
She's like, I could live in Wyoming.
I know.
Snowdrifts covering Jill's door. She showed us a picture, y'all, in Wyoming. A snowdrift covered the entire door.
I know. It was
And you're going to move there.
crazy.
It's winter there, 8 months out
I
of the year.
know. Well, if we moved there, we would have to be the Wingers' neighbors because I would need that community. I know, Mom. We're not moving to Colorado. Don't
She's
worry.
poo-pooing that one.
Don't
Mom's on
worry.
here.
I did convince Justin.
Rebecca's
He said
mom
he
on
would
here.
do it, but yeah, we're not. There is no place like the Carolinas. It is nice. Like, I have to say, it is amazing. Justin is a master bus driver. Someone asked about that. So this is kind of a funny story. Justin laughs and says that he always wanted to be a truck driver. And he said
Yeah.
that this is
I
fulfilled.
have a weird fascination with that culture. The bus
So
driving
anyways,
culture.
he said that this trip has made him realize that he doesn't want to be a bus driver. I mean, a truck driver. So this is like giving him the it's gotten
I
him out of
destiny.
it.
Four-wheeler, I don't know. Her dream, she's got big dreams here.
I want
is
a
to always have a golf cart.
I
But
want, like-
now they have better than golf carts, right? They
yeah,
have like these,
it's like a
what do you call 'em? The
Kawasaki or
Kubota.
Polaris. Like they're like
what
little.
do you call those things?
I don't know. You get in them and they have
Several
like a
farmers have
bench
had them.
and
Full
you can
Circle
drive
Farm had them. Anyway, they're like a golf cart for a farm, and they run on fuel, and they're powerful.
Yeah.
A Gator, okay.
John
I
Anderson,
think a
I
Gator
do
was the
think it's
original.
just you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I
Everybody
said a
else.
side by
UTV. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
YouTube. Somebody's naming Razor, Mule. These are all the brands.
Yeah.
These are all the
Okay.
brands.
So that's what
Kawasaki,
I seriously want one of those, but. I mean, we'll see if we get one. I mean, it's a hefty price tag I saw, so I was kind of like, ooh, maybe we'll get a used one.
My lime is at bay. It's not gotten any worse on the trip, although it's wreaking havoc on some of my teeth. Somebody was asking about our natural treatments and what are some things we're doing for that. I mean, for the lime, I'm consistently taking garlic supplements, Cabanas oil, and just trying to eat clean, taking some supplements like a vitamin, those type of things. And you can share any of that you want, Rebecca.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of different things that we're doing, but yes, the garlic is the most. He's having like a tooth issue that we might have to take care of next week.
High heat.
Unfortunately, our dentist is
on vacation.
He's on vacation. And so
and in North Carolina, I'm gonna answer these. Canada, we're gonna hit Canada after Alaska. When we go back to Washington, we're gonna go up and see Curtis Stone. I don't know what region, where he is exactly, but he's not too far up north from Washington. I know that much.
He's in BC.
Okay, BC, and that's it. That's it for Canada. We just can't be on this forever because the more time we spend on this,
the less time we have to grow.
That's going to cut into our time of when we get back. Our goal is January 1st. Yes,
that's where he is I don't know how to say that. Kelowna.
But that'll be exciting. So we got some great.
Somebody wanted to know though why we weren't using fresh garlic. So
we need more concentrate.
It's a concentrated. It's Allison. It's the stabilized Allison. We buy it from a company in Florida who has brought it over here from Europe, and it works really, really well. So, yeah.
You just keep talking. I'm cleaning up the comments a little bit here, so you might see my hand go in front
yes.
of me.
Yes. Okay. So we do let our kids watch videos, and they love.
Only on occasion.
Dentists take epic
and then it
vacations.
Works. Like right now, we needed to go live, and it works. It's like actually keeping their attention. And so that usually happens once a week maybe.
Yeah, we don't like to watch them. I don't like to.
Breed of cows.
Yes.
American Milking Devon or Brown Swiss is what we've.
I'm really loving me
now.
some Brown Swiss right now. We will see. Yes, cows. We are definitely getting cows.
And then somebody wanted to know high heat chickens. Honestly, I can't name all the breeds for you right now. I would actually ask Mr. Google Pants. And I know I've searched this before, and there are some good articles out there. I think actually Lisa Steele, Fresh Egg Daily, has a variety of 4 or 5 chickens that do well in high heat. There are. I mean, they are coming out from the jungle, so there are probably more high heat chicken than cold hardy ones. So just ask Mr. Google Pants. Put in heat tolerant chicken breeds.
Icelandic chickens wouldn't be good.
Not so good in the heat. Leghorns would probably be pretty good off the top of my head, but there's others that I can't think of because I don't have to worry about it. I need more of a cold hardy.
Yeah. Someone said the Grow Network has some stuff on high heat chickens.
Oh, good.
Because they are in Texas. That would make sense.
You can trust the Grow Network on that article. I know I've seen Lisa Steele's article on that. You can trust that. It's about when you ask Mr. Google Pants on who you can trust. When you ask Mr. Google Pants, by the way, he's the real chicken ninja master, okay? So you ask Mr. Google Pants something. Look for articles from bloggers, not necessarily forums. Anybody can get on a forum and answer. If you see a result and it's Abundant Permaculture was our website, that's us. And I might even have talked about that, heat and cold tolerant chickens and that, so I don't know. If you ever want to see what I think about chickens, you can also ask Mr. Google Pants whatever your question, and then put in Abundant. Also put in the search Abundant Permaculture, and my articles will come up.
Okay, so the people want to know about the garlic supplement.
Do you want to show it? I'll go get it.
Yeah. So we buy it from salvationhealth.com, and they sell it, and they're amazing. And they are very kind.
What else is it good for?
So
it's an antibiotic.
It's
right?
basically an antibiotic. So here's the it's a natural.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, so that's what he takes for that, and then this is what he takes. I've used it. This is the pills, and then this is the liquid. And salvationhealth.com is what it is expensive. I'm sorry, it is like crazy expensive, but it's worth it. I mean, when you're fighting Lyme disease, like, it's all expensive, I want to say. Like, I don't feel like there's any cheap way to do it. I mean, no matter what. So it's kind of crazy. Sorry about that. I don't know if I've ever had a Muscovy duck, but maybe, yeah, CBD has been really great. I think that I do not plan on writing a travel book. Well, I think we are going to try to do more lives, like once a week, so we can take a day off. Like yesterday, we just drove from Cheyenne up to here. Where are we? Hot Springs, South Dakota. So that's where we drove. And so it was kind of boring and not really eventful. So we were like, let's take the day off and get some rest in the evening, and then we'll go on the live video today, and then we'll shoot our Mount Rushmore video. So that's why we will create a documentary from the entire trip. Yes, yes, we are coming to Montana.
And the documentary, you can think about questions while I'll talk about the documentary.
Okay.
Aiming for the documentary, I don't know, it'll be the highlights from the trip. It'll be us narrating that. It'll be a narrated style, documentary style movie. Hopefully no more than 2.5, so 2 to 2.5 hour long. It'll be the best of the best. Hopefully we're also, and I'm just saying hopefully here because plans change, but the goal is to maybe before we get home, go on a workcation or be dedicated at home before we start anything to really knock out the documentary. And really hopeful thinking and goal setting would be hopefully to premiere this thing. It'd be kind of neat to premiere it by the time that we left for the so the 1 year anniversary of the Great American Farm Tour, which would be like February 19th or something like that. I'm not setting this in stone, guys. I'm just talking out loud with you as a YouTube family. Okay, we're just talking.
Okay.
When do t-shirts become available again? Do you want to answer that?
Soon.
And then I'll talk to you about the t-shirts.
I don't know when. I just know it's soon.
The t-shirts will be available soon. You know, what we're doing is we've decided the winner. Let me show the people again because a lot of people are new here. So one more shout out for the t-shirts here, guys.
I have some questions.
And I'm going to show you what the t-shirt looks like. You guys voted. Over 1,000 people voted for this t-shirt. It represents the community. We're going to make the trailer for it tonight. We're going to be eating basil from our plant, guys. I'm going to just review. For those of you who are new here, look here, guys. Look what we're going to do tonight. We're going to come over here and harvest this basil, okay? For those of you new on the show. And we're going to put it on a pizza. And who knew you could grow food in a bus? But our attitude is, and what we've picked up on the tour, is you just plant. We planted a basil. There it is. We're going to have it on pizza, guys. It's a mobile garden, man. We didn't know if it'd work in the window. We didn't know it'd work going into California, but by now y'all are telling us you could take plants into California. Let me flip around. Here's the shirt that you guys chose. We did a competition, and there it is. Everybody voted. This is the winner. It was pretty close. There were some runner-ups. We got a plant growing in it. It's supposed to be kind of like a basil plant. One green leaf, resembling our Abundant Permaculture logo, in a pot. So and then the words "just plants." That's what it's all about. That's going to be available. I'm going to plug this one more time, and then we're going to get back to the show and probably wrap it up pretty soon. But that'll be my assistant's working that out with the designer right now, making sure that we're getting the proper files so that we can get it to the mug. We're going to make a mug out of it, stainless steel, solid handle, organic shirts, a black version, a white version, and a black version Great American Farm Tour t-shirt, and a white version. And then open that card up for a week. We're going to put out the trailer for it just soon, hopefully by the end of next week. I think is probably fair.
I have no idea.
She has no idea. So hopefully by the end of next week we'll open cart. Yes. We'll leave it open for a week.
It'll be short sleeve.
And yeah, it'll be short sleeve. And for the ladies, a V-neck. Really
it's
nice.
Like a
scoop neck.
Sorry.
And it's guys, if you haven't felt these shirts, they're 100% organic. It's non-GMO. It's sourced locally, and it's so comfortable. It's those soft tees. It's absolutely incredible. Expensive compared to a shirt, maybe the other shirts, but it is organic cotton, and you are supporting the farm tour, so we appreciate that. Just look out for that, hopefully next week. The price point is $40 with shipping.
Somebody said they wanted to know why not a Jersey or a Guernsey, and why we would want a brown Swiss or an American Milking Devon. So I think it's just the amount of milk. Like the Jerseys have so much milk, and so that's kind of like a lot of milk. And we don't want that much milk. We just want enough to do what we want to do with it.
And the breeds that we're mentioning are also good for meat.
Yes.
And the American Milking Devon is good for work.
Yeah.
Which one day, what if one day we had a mobile milking parlor in the field that the cows pulled themselves? Because we don't always need that much manure, so we don't always need to put them in the stall. I mean, they're putting out 20 pounds of manure overnight. We don't always need that.
Yeah.
So what if we could leave them out in the field to manure there, and then and we move them every day too. So I don't know. There's some different kind of crazy ideas with a tri-purpose breed.
And also the Jersey bulls, we would like to keep a bull. We don't really want to have a Jersey bull because I've heard that they're crazy. So yeah, we really liked the American Milking Devons when we had them. They were amazing. They're smaller cow. Like the brown Swiss is kind of a big cow. So if we go with brown Swiss, that would be like, we might have to even make our stanchion different because the brown Swiss is so much bigger than an American Milking Devon, or at least Jill's were.
We're going to Arkansas on the way home.
Yeah.
Becky, we will do as many sizes as we can offer. I do believe as they get bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, they get pricier, but we'll see what we can do.
And then someone keeps saying something about Jack Mace. I have no idea who that is, so I will have to look him up. We don't have any plans to visit John Kohler, but I mean that's always a possibility.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then
so basically, hold on one second. I want to say this. So basically, like we've planned out for a little bit, but then at some point, like I need to start working on after. Yes, we are definitely seeing Diego.
We're gonna see Diego, Primal Pastures. There in Southern California in San Diego.
Okay. Sorry, Doug and Stacy, we missed you. We were Missouri was kind of packed jam full of people. I can't believe how many people.
We kind of got worn out.
We did. We had
to take some family days. So.
Yeah, it was
crazy.
crazy.
Happened to be where you guys were, so I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry for that.
So would the Mace guy want us to come because he's a vegan and we are obviously not vegan? So I don't know.
They're cool vegans.
I know.
They're
he might
nice
be
vegans.
awesome, and he might be like, come and see us. Heck yeah, we're going to Yosemite. We're going to every. I mean, yeah, we're not going everywhere, but we're going to as many places as we can, y'all. Yeah. It's hard to fit everybody in, and we're sorry that we can't see everybody. We are. I really would. I really would love to see everybody, but I do. But this is it. Like, as much as I want to see everybody, I want to go home and start homesteading again. Like, we have missed homesteading. We've missed growing our own food. We've missed all of that, and so we do want to go home.
You know, we're homesick. We're furthest away we've been from home, right?
Yeah. It feels so
we're
far.
We're over halfway through. You miss it, and
the
I
kids
think
miss
our
it,
community.
and
I think you guys are missing it too. I think there's some sense that, especially the people who have been with us since we were at Homestead, you guys are getting homesick for us. I dare to say.
Yes, please have your own meetup in Utah. Please do. Now we are going to have. We're gonna have like
flying to Hawaii.
There's gonna be a meetup probably in. I have no idea.
Yeah,
South
let's
Montana.
do some meetups.
If there is a South Montana.
We're gonna do a meetup in South Montana. We're gonna do a meetup in northern Idaho.
Yeah.
And we'll probably do a meetup in
Washington,
in Seattle. So those are the ones we know of next, and then we'll start be heading south.
And maybe we'll do one in Canada when we see Curtis. I don't know. It's up.
Maybe.
It's kind of up to our hosts.
The most amazing place to homestead in the USA, I would vote for the cold temperate climates if you're looking for ease. Because there's water, there's rich soil, there's not so much fracking, would you say? And so the waters are clean.
I don't know. You just have to kind of make sure that you know what's in your waters. Like there are some people talking about
industrial ag,
some issues in Colorado with the water and stuff like that, feeding it to cows, and it wasn't good for them. So
if you have a place in Glacier National Park, I don't know if we found a place there yet, but
No, we were going to stay on the west side of Glacier Park. I haven't.
okay.
Actually, what I need to do is get myself together and get our Yellowstone and Grand Teton.
We're not in Alaska yet. We're not in Alaska yet, but we're going to go to Alaska. It's going to be near Anchorage. We're going to have a base there. So again, if anybody knows of amazing places near Anchorage, 1 to 2 hours, put it in the comments. Are we having any more kids? She took a break.
I don't know.
Not right now.
We are not having any
Not
kids
this
this year.
moment.
No. But I don't want to say no.
It's always been up to you.
But
Love
I
you
don't
too,
know.
Deuce.
Sometimes I want to and sometimes I don't. Never say never. Yeah.
Amen.
Because you just never know. But I don't know, being around Jill's littlest, she was super precious.
You got the baby bug. You got the
I
baby
know,
bug.
I did.
Oh, and Full Circle Farms baby too.
Yes. So,
These
I don't
babies
know.
that let us hold them.
No, we don't. Hey there. We are coming to BC. All right, guys.
All right, do you want to wrap this up or?
Where can I get the bulletproof coffee?
Oh,
you
get it from Pete Canaris.
Yeah, go to
YouTube search Pete Canaris Bulletproof Coffee. Pete Canaris, K-A-N-A-R-I-S. And he did a whole video on it and put the instructions to make it in the description. The only thing we do different from Pete Canaris is we put maple syrup in it and not, what does he use? Stevia?
Stevia. Yeah, he used stevia, but we use three tablespoons of maple syrup.
We don't publish our day-to-day itinerary because we know it's subject to change. We don't want to disappoint others. And we don't really have an avenue to post that or the time to do that. So sorry, we're just from here we go across Wyoming. It's a long haul, and then up through to Yellowstone. Going to spend a couple of days in Yellowstone, and then go up into Montana, Paul Wheaton, up to northern Idaho, west to Washington, Alaska, come back, Washington up to Curtis Stone. And yeah, Yellowstone is one of our favorite parks. We have both been to west before.
I've
We've
never
traveled-
been.
oh,
I've
you've
never been to Yellowstone.
Definitely my
That's the one
favorite part.
I've never been to.
Did you know? Go ahead.
Um,
Did you know I've seen buffalo and grizzly bear in Yellowstone before?
really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Alaska is full of hippies.
Well, that's good. Tell us where they're at, Deuce. We'll go visit them.
We are not doing an international farm
Yeah,
tour.
what's
I'm
next?
really sorry
The Great
to
European
disappoint
Farm
me.
Tour? I don't know. You guys, we're in the midst of it. It's traveling's hard, and we're worn out. Don't talk to us about traveling right now.
I know.
Maybe if after it's over and we've had a few years rest.
Yeah, I know. I always laugh and I say like, we're gonna go home to take a vacation
we're gonna
because like
homestead.
this is like crazy.
Homestead.
Yeah. This is it. No, we're not going to be home for the holidays, actually. We're going to be home right after the holidays. But, I mean, this is it. We've lived in our house for 16 years. So, for our kids, like, our family's seen us all the holidays and stuff. So,
man.
they're okay that we're not going to be there. Because we're there all the time. And it's not, I don't know. Holidays aren't that important to our families. I don't know why. They just aren't. But, we're
Birthdays.
actually
we have a lot of fun on
yeah,
birthdays.
and we do a lot of fun on birthdays, and we're FaceTiming with grandparents and stuff like that, and they're getting to see us. But no, we're still going to be traveling. Our plan is to get home on January 1st-ish.
Somebody's asking what we asked for. That's the title of the show. You guys asked for it. You asked for two things. You asked for that t-shirt. You guys designed that t-shirt through 99 Designs, and then you also asked for the style. You asked for a live video. So here we are. Instead of a vlog today, we uploaded a live video. Our upload today is this. So don't look for any other uploads.
Yeah. So we're going to do that. So we took a break yesterday, y'all.
And that was nice, right? Or was it?
It was nice because honestly not a lot happened yesterday.
Yeah, so what are you going to film? when nothing happens.
Because we just drove. It was we drove
sometimes.
over 200 miles with kids. It's a long trip.
It was kind of rainy and
it
dark.
Was, yeah, it really wasn't great.
We're staying in an RV park. It's not a farm feature.
Yeah, so
it kind of worked out. We got to take a break from filming, and
he says they miss the homestead. I know.
I know. We do
miss
too.
it too.
We do too. I don't get it when people say that.
At the same time,
we get it.
We love it. We do love this too. I don't, like doing a Christie meetup again. We hope so. We're working on it. We're working on it. See, this is the part of the problem is that it's hard to plan. Like we've planned all the way to September 4th, right? But at the same time, things come up, like Justin's having this tooth issue, and we're probably going to need to see a dentist. And where do we see a dentist?
Welcome, Justin.
And all these things. So it's kind of like, and we may have to stay another day so that he can see a dentist. And so we have some days built in, but at the same time, we can't go too far in advance. So I have us up to our Alaska plane tickets, and then there's a dentist in Gillette. Do you know a dentist?
Yeah, because that's crazy, isn't it? Like I'm having a dental problem right now, and we're trying to find a dentist on the road. It's absolutely
nuts.
And
it's really hard because we're in Wyoming, where there's not a lot of. There's like, I think they said like there's. Oh, you do? Are you a dentist,
okay,
John Perry?
contact her on Instagram.
Please do, because
it's your Rebecca.Rhodes.
Rebecca.Rhodes on Instagram. I know tooth pain is
Rebecca,
the worst.
REBEKAH.
.Rhodes. Or you can do Abundant Permaculture on Instagram. You can direct message there as well.
I don't really check that.
I'll check it. I check it for him.
You'll have a better shot. Instagram
but yeah, if you do me, it'll be great because yeah.
So I'll tell you guys this: we may wrap it up, or we may just end it when Mr. Brown wakes up. What do you want to do?
We can. Well, we
probably
need to end it because what time is it?
We need to end it. We need to get ready.
It's 11:30. So we need to go. Justin, so we actually his pain. We've gotten it to decrease.
Yeah.
We've gotten the pain like fixed. We've been doing like a lot of things, and so it's not as painful. But I feel like it still needs to be looked at by a professional, and
You're welcome,
we need to make sure that everything is okay with it. Because that's my thing that I'm like, I don't need to be in Alaska and him having like this crazy tooth pain again. So yeah, unfortunately our dentist did call us back yesterday, but he's
YouTube
on vacation too.
For you automatically.
Oh no, we're not doing a root canal. You don't have to worry. We already did a root canal, and that's what landed us in this whole big old mess.
Lyme disease.
So
weaken my immune system.
Yeah.
And
we've been doing oil
3,
pulling
4, 6 times a day.
Yeah, we don't want to be on. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, it's crazy, but it's so funny. So in Wyoming, there's like what 600,000 people in the whole state. I know, it's like crazy. When they told me that, I was like, there's only 600,000 people in this whole state, and
Thank
so
you, Virginia.
Yeah, so we're like trying to find a dentist that was open on Friday, which
Probably,
is
Mama,
really
but we can't get a hold of
difficult, if you can imagine that. Dentists aren't open on Friday, and then we're like leaving here, and then we're driving, and we have like several days of driving to get to Yellowstone. So
Coconut oil.
We are doing the coconut oil, and I think that's actually helped him a ton.
As soon as I started having the pain, we started doing this. It took away most of the pain. I still have some pain. You can still see, you can still see the trouble on my gums and whatnot, the inflammation there. But
we've been doing like he upped his garlic intake. I know, isn't that crazy? They just aren't open, which stinks.
Thanks,
I know,
Andy.
and we have tried to find a biological dentist, but do you know how hard that is to find one? Because ours at home,
and maybe we can wait till Seattle. I don't know.
Well, our guy at home, our dentist at home, he would work with the dentist. If we could find someone who would take an X-ray of it and send it to him on Tuesday, he said that he would look at it and weigh in. So yeah, that's kind of the hard part. I don't know. He's had a lot of problems with this one particular tooth, and so we're kind of done with it. We're frustrated with this one particular tooth. I think honestly that a lot of his selenium. I'm sorry.
Thank you guys. This is what why she's reading that. This is what we love about you guys. We feel like your family. You feel like you know us, but we feel like we know you.
Yeah.
We met you at meetups. You really do care for us, and I really feel like you do come through it for us. I remember when I said in the struggle video, if our bus broke down and it was $10,000, we'd end the tour. We'd have to. And somebody stepped up and said, no, you wouldn't. We would step up. And I really believe that. You guys are here. You're helping us. You know, I mean, it gives us chills because you guys have helped me with Lyme disease. The person we get the Allimed from is a fan. So...
See, if we could wait till Washington, my fear is that if we wait so long that it's just going to really be, it's going to get worse. So that's why I'm like, you know, I don't know. I would love to wait to Washington, but at the same time I don't because I'm nervous. But yes, the community is amazing. We really, 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 really appreciate you guys. Oh my gosh, 200,000.
200,000 subscribers soon, guys.
Y'all, we just never imagined that it was going to even be like this. Like, we thought 10,000 would be amazing, and then now we're like this.
We're happy with 10,000, and so we appreciate you guys, especially the super fans who have stuck by us, who watch anything we put up, even the national videos, even the national
Randy said Manuka honey, and I did it. He's like, I like this. I like
that message. Give me some Manuka honey, buddy. Give me some Manuka honey. Yes, you are, Deuce. I see you in the comments, and I appreciate it, buddy. We see your comments.
Well, we don't take donations.
The closest thing we have to donations is Patreon.
Yeah,
that's where you can contribute monthly, and that's pretty much just a thank you. You don't get anything for that. What you might also consider is the member area. That's $10 a month, and that helps us. And some people are doing that just to support us. And you get in a private Facebook group there, and you get extra videos. You get extended version videos. We have the extended Michael Jordan video, the beekeeper, for an hour and a half. We have Greg Judy, 2 of those, an hour long. So pretty much extended vlogs that are more informational and do-it-yourself type of thing. So
and thanks for watching. Thanks for watching our vlog. Like, just thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. So yeah, but the guy with the it's so funny. I thought Michael Jordan was taller. That's hilarious.
They might be making a joke.
Oh, sorry.
Not the basketball player, right?
Yeah. Sorry. Woo! All right, y'all. See, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of a crazy infection.
Oh, come on now. Don't be
scare
scaring
me, though.
Rebecca now. Come on. It's just the worst thing that can happen is they're going to have to pull it. That's it.
Okay. Sorry, Lone Star Living. All right, y'all. Are we ready to go? We're going to go see Mount Rushmore. We're going to eat lunch and go see Mount Rushmore.
Here, show them the kids. Let's say hi to the kids, right?
Well, hold on. Let me bring.
Okay, you guys hung on to the show. Gideon's awake. I'm going to let you guys say hey to the kids, okay?
Hey guys, come on out.
Hey Dan, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the house. Is he a grump?
Yes.
Okay, turn the air off.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe if he's won't be a grump. Oh, he's a grump. He just woke up.
Aw. Can you say hi?
Can you say hey to everybody?
He says no.
No. Okay, we won't push him.
Oh,
he's waking up, so we got to get going.
Spirit back there.
You want to watch him? It's already over. So they're watching Spirit, the horse movie. And I think it's just perfect timing because I think we're about done. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. T-shirts coming soon. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for watching. Thanks for bearing with us. This is the vlog. This is the video today. Now we're going to go shoot a movie. We're going to go to Mount Rushmore. Try to make that interesting. We will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys.